Yo people, Garrett doing here for another video, and this video is going to be in Farming Simulator 19, and today we are back at the repo shop, but the repo shop has actually moved to a different location. As you guys can tell, we are in a completely new area, and we also have a few different vehicles. In the past, we had, I don't know, probably 5 or 10 different tow trucks to choose from, but as you can tell, we only have 3 now. And they aren't really the best of options, but they can definitely get some jobs done, and that's what we're going to try doing today. If you do at all enjoy this video, I would greatly appreciate you dropping a like on it. Let's go for a 300 like goal. I don't know if we can do it, only time will tell. But then also comment down below any ideas you have for how we can expand this series in the future. Or like any vehicles you want me to repo. All those kind of things I definitely take into consideration, because I love hearing feedback from you. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be heading out onto the road, and the first repo we're doing is for a pretty big vehicle. Actually, probably one of the longest vehicles we've ever tried to repo before. I really hope it does fit. If it doesn't, then I don't know what our other options are, because this vehicle is definitely not one we should be using a standard tow truck for and attaching to the winch. I'm pretty sure if we tried that, we would end up just damaging the vehicle, and it would not be good. So I'm just heading over to the area now, and this is a new map. I've never played on this before, so it's kind of cool that we have a change of scenery. So the first vehicle we are going to be repoing is this big limo, this stretch limo that is to the right hand side of us. It looks pretty nice, but it is in a bus zone, and that is why we got told it's time to remove it out of the area. So we gotta try best not to damage it in any way, shape, or form, because I cannot pay whatever bills would be given to us. So let's back on up and get the best kind of placement we can. Now, I believe the keys were actually left in this, so we should just be able to literally drive it onto the trailer. Yeah, let's just lower that back down, and okay, I think we might be a little too close right now. All right, this should work if I estimate everything correctly. I'm not too sure. Let's try it out. Let's drive this thing on. So yeah, the keys are in here. And by the way, it has a very nice interior. Obviously, that is closed right now. But yeah, this is how the back looks. So pretty cool. There is no bench seats on the side, though. It's only like front and back. A bit of a different style than we're used to. I say that as if I'm in limos all the time. No, I'm not in limos all the time. But obviously I know how the majority of them look. But here we go. And okay, it seems like that's as far as we're going to be able to get it. And that's kind of what I expected. So let's try to throw down our straps. This is going to be a little bit unrealistic, but it's the best we can currently do. So I'm going to slowly start folding it up. We'll just keep this thing going. There we are. It is, I guess, hanging off the vehicle a bit, but again, I don't have a big tow truck, and we can't use our traditional tow style. So this will have to do for today. If you guys know of any tow truck mods that are somehow even bigger than this one, please send them over. I would definitely be interested in using them. But here, this time let's turn to the left. I went a different direction when we headed out. We also might just get completely lost going this direction. For a second, I thought that was a Costco over there. I don't know if you guys have that where you live, but yeah, no, it is not. I saw like the red sign there, and I just thought it was all one building. I'm pretty sure my eyes are just playing games on me. But here we are at the repo shop. I almost passed it. I had to slam on the brakes. And we're just going to drop this off inside. I would leave it outside, but obviously because it's a limo, it's a much more expensive vehicle if anything does happen to it. Now, we do have security cameras, but just better safe than sorry. So let's just throw this right back into here. And you know what? Let's actually just lower it down now. We might end up needing this tow truck again later in this shift. All right, there we go. That should be pretty good. Now let's just back on up, and we'll leave this right over here. I'm kind of worried about leaving this here because, as you guys know, Mr.Chow works here as well, and he's a great guy. And he loves being a mechanic, or at least he thinks he's a mechanic, which means often he ends up messing up, and I would hate to see a hammer go right through these windows. That would not be good. But I guess if that happens, it's kind of on him. But since I work here, I of course don't want that to happen. So now that repo number 1's done, I'm gonna go on the computer and see what other jobs we have for the day. Alright guys, I'm heading out from the repo shop. I checked the computer and, well, we have a tractor that needs to be repoed. Of course, this tractor can't just be sitting on the ground in a very convenient spot. Instead, it has to be on this random rock that is super high up, and when we don't have the big heavy wreckers to use. I don't know if we're even going to be able to pull this thing down, but once you do that, we're then going to have to try towing it back. Hopefully we can just use a tow truck, but I have a feeling that we're going to need some kind of flatbed to actually load that up and drive it on the street safely. But now that the beacons are on, we can try doing this. Oh geez, okay. So attach up to the hook. There we go. And I guess we should just go for it. It's really not much more to say. Okay, I'm going to back up a little bit just to make there be a bit less slack. I think that will improve our chances of actually having enough weight to pull it. Here we go. And oh, okay, you know what? It's actually coming down pretty easily. I'm very surprised by how easy this is to do. Now, okay, before I go any further, we definitely should move forward. Okay, that's one way to do it. I meant to give some slack, but it doesn't want to do that, so let's just see what this will do. Okay, it's on the ground, and we'll just drive a little further. Okay, watch that front. Hopefully nothing hits. I'm guessing it'll be okay because it has very big wheels. And yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can just pull this up now and drive it normally on the road. There we go. Just raise on up. And okay, I'm guessing that's probably the best position for it. I'm a little concerned about it hitting our tow truck though, because as you can tell, it's already coming really close. But you know what? Let's just give this a shot and see what we can do. Alright, there we go. It is pulling. Now it's pulling in a very odd way. Okay, I think the reason it keeps jumping up like this is because we don't have enough slack given. So I'm going to see if we can add a bit more. Alright, there we go. It's just dangling now, and let's tighten the cable. See if this does a slightly better job. You know what? It's not perfect, but it will work. Let's just try driving in first person. I want to see if it's even possible to make this turn in this view. Let's just try it out, okay? Here we go. And I don't know if you guys could hear that, but the train just honked its horn and it is going on past. That was pretty cool. Okay, you know what? We made the turn. Let's see if the vehicle's following. And yep, looks like it is. Looks like the vehicle followed with no issues at all. Let's keep on going, just a bit further to travel. And I guess this is a good part of the video to just say thank you. I realized views have gone up quite a bit on the channel recently, and that's all because of you. You guys have been dropping so many likes on these. You've been leaving some great comments, giving me plenty of feedback to just keep improving the videos. And it seems like you guys are really enjoying them. As many of you guys know, I've been making YouTube videos for around 9 years. The early videos are private, but you guys can tell from the channel's age that, yeah, I've been here for quite some time. But I want to keep making content for you guys, and the goal is for you to enjoy watching the content. It seems like recently I've done a good job of that. And if that ever starts to change, again, just give me feedback. I'm not taking it as hate comments. Just word it in a way that I know you're actually trying to help make the videos get better and better. And that's all I ask. And before I wrap up this video, I quickly just want to do something a little bit fun. We somehow have this Audi R8. I don't know if it was a tow. I'm assuming it was. But it could have also just been Mr. Chow wanting to go on a bit of a shopping spree. So let's hop on in, and the reason I also say that is there's a trailer hitch on the back. If anyone is towing any kind of giant tractors with this or doing some kind of farming, that would be pretty unique. Here we go, we're on the open road now. We can grab some speed. Oh wait, let's actually first cross these train tracks. That would be bad if we hit that going at top speed. That is a very cool display on the interior. I love the dash. I'm going to try staying in my lane, but honestly, the road's pretty empty today, so if we drift off into the middle, it's not too big of an issue. When we're in third person, it looks like we're going so much faster than it seems when we're in first person. Don't know why that is. Now, going on these mountains with sharp turns is probably not the best idea. This is the area where you see those news reports of like, $200,000 Audi R8 went off cliff due to Mr. Chow's employees being reckless drivers. I don't know, I could so see that being a headline. Let's just hope that never actually becomes a real thing. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like and consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, comment down below any ideas you have to improve this series or any other series ideas you have, because I'm definitely open to expanding the channel. But in the description, you guys can find our Twitter, Patreon page, Instagram, merchandise link, so many different things, and also our Discord server, which has over 2,700 members. It is a great community where you can talk amongst yourself and even talk to me. So yeah, feel free to check it out. It should be the first link down there. You guys are awesome. Bye bye. Want to play games with your friends? Grab a dedicated server from G Portal. Make sure to click the link down below to receive an instant 5% discount.